A bipartisan group of lawmakers is pushing back on President Donald Trump's attempt to relax sanctions on Chinese telecom giant ZTE. Those members of Congress are calling the deal a threat to national security. Our Washington Bureau reporter Samantha-Jo takes a closer look at the showdown between Congress and the White House.
ZTE and an even bigger company named Huawei pose a national security danger to the United States.
Senator Marco Rubio continues to sound the alarm over the Trump administration's deal to revive Chinese telecom maker ZTE.
Their equipment, if it's embedded into our networks, give the Chinese access to our data. They already have Chinese access to our data around the world because that equipment, those components, routers and the like, can be found all over the world.
Even if you don't have a ZTE device, national security and technology expert Klung Kitchen says you could still be vulnerable.
It's very common for telecommunications carriers, just for efficiency's sake, to share network infrastructure. It's at least theoretically possible that they would be able to gain access to any data transiting the networks.
The Chinese company recently made good on its promise to undergo a significant overhaul of its management team, but some suspect the change is cosmetic.
All of the new executive leadership and the board members handpicked by the individuals who have the controlling interest of the company, and they're backed by the Chinese government.
Some lawmakers are working to scrap the deal, placing a provision into the Senate's defense authorization bill that would reinstate penalties against ZTE. That language is not included in the House's version, but both chambers are currently working together to merge the two versions and to send it to the president's desk by the end of the month.
The House needs every senator to kind of get this bill through. And I think that the White House understands these tensions very well, and if the bill arrives on their desk with this provision in hand, I suspect that it'll get taken care of.
For now, Senator Rubio will continue to push President Trump to reconsider his agreement, both in public and private meetings with administration officials.
Those countries shouldn't be operating here. Frankly, we shouldn't be letting them stay in business. They're a direct threat to America, and they cheat and steal their way into the position they're in right now.
In Washington, Samantha-Jo, Spectrum, Bay News 9.